Storyteller, are we ready?
Yeah, we should be ready. I mean, if everything is alright.
All right, there you go. You're good. Sorry about that.
Okay. It's alright. So, does anyone want to do a quick recap on what happened last time?
I can if you want. Alright. So
Take
we
it away.
were lounging in our little, hedge spot, and someone tried to picklock our door. So we went out to check out who it was. It was a changeling that was carrying a human baby with him. He looked pretty lost, confused, and scared. After a bit of talking, we got him in, sat him down on the sofa, gave him something to drink, and he explained that the baby was his little brother, and that he was running. He took the baby from his fetch, and we were a bit lost about what to do about it. So I went out with Griffin and Martin, I think Twitch and Martin, to buy breakfast for the baby. And on the way we talked, we checked out the missing person reports and found out that there was a baby that was declared missing the night before on a small, very religious village, kind of religious community, not very far from there. So we deduced that that's where the baby came from and the person as well. We discussed when we got back. We discussed amongst ourselves and with the guy what to do, and who to warn, how to make him safe, to make sure that everything's all right. And we came to the conclusion that we should go to the courts, the freehold authority, to find out what to do. He wasn't really thrilled with that in the beginning at all, but we convinced him in the end we convinced him to go there. We met with the Summer King in the freehold, Damus, who was not pleased with the situation, but he got Juliet, the Spring Queen, to take the guy away and calm him down, make sure he's fine, keep him in the freehold also probably so he doesn't run away, and gave us the mission to find out what had happened, and investigate on the matter. And that's basically where we left off. We had decided to go to the community, rent a van and go to the community ourselves, pretending to be, I don't remember if it was investigators, policemen, or PIs, since we have a PI with us, a real one. But I think that's where we left off. We were planning.
Yeah, generally investigators, but we didn't have that great of a plan.
No, you didn't really have the really far up plan, and you arrive in the small community Golden Bridge, that's its name, which was really sort of there was building homes, but almost it's almost a self-sufficient community, but it seemed to be really poor, really small. The really only big building on it was the church, which you immediately went to, and inside you found a woman cleaning the place. And before you interacted with her, we stopped the station. And so we continue back. You're inside the community of Golden Bridge, just inside this church, which it's not a big church by any means, but it's bigger than the other building around it, that's for sure. And you're there. This woman doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. She is still cleaning with a very bare-bone broom. What do you all do? Oh yeah, I forgot the never church, but the Church of a Blissful Lady.
Well, one of you go up and talk to her, which says, taking a step back.
Ideally, the most social of all of us.
Oh. Okay, so that's either Damien or me.
Well,
Yeah, that's probably me. All right. I don't know. I don't really know what to tell her. Um, so what was our alibi, like our cover for why we here already? Can you like, cause I haven't been reminding myself.
I believe it was we're investigators looking for another missing person. Something like that, was it?
Something like that, yes.
Another missing person. Okay. All right. So yeah, I go up to the lady. I try to look as open and like friendly as I can. And I say, "Hi, hello. I'm sorry to bother you, but could you help me, please? Help us. We're a bit lost."
She turns back. Uh, who went to talk to her? Sorry, I still have.
It's Fiddler, me.
All right. She looks at
Actually,
you. Yes.
Ren's gonna accompany Fiddler.
Yeah,
All right.
let's both go ahead.
She looks at both of you and the other like that stayed behind, and her face is kind of closed. She seems sort of neutral, cool, and she says, "Yes, hello. Can I help you?"
Hi. We are so we came here. Like we are investigating team. And we're looking for information and about a missing person. Would you by any chance know someone who could answer our questions? Maybe a mayor or something like that?
She looks at you again and say, "I'm sorry. Who are you exactly?"
Hi, hello. I'm Lucie Berambeau. I'm uh, part of a team of investigators, and we're investigating on a missing person affair.
I have no time for journalists. We already told everything we knew to police. Don't try to bother us, please.
Well, that's perfectly fine, but we're not journalists. We're investigators, in fact.
And that means
Our goal isn't to publicize the misery of good people. We're trying to help someone find a loved one back. And actually, it's not about the. I think there was a case of a missing person here, but that's not the same case. It's from a different city. It's just that the clues that we have took us here, and we need to ask a few questions.
can you do me a presence that socialize roll?
Socialize, not subterfuge.
Socialize, like you match. You're lying to your thief, right? Even though you're not really lying, but yes, socialize it to insert yourself in groups you do not belong to. And this
Great.
woman is
Yeah.
clearly not really fond of you cover, at least. Do you have anything that could let me see?
Hey, that was a penalized roll.
She
I'm happy.
she sighs a bit and say, "Yeah, of course, man. Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes to answer your question. If you're really missing someone, yeah. Well, what do you want to know?"
I turned to Martin since he is the PI in the group, so he might know what to ask, which kind of questions to ask, like maybe gesture him forward.
Ah, oh God.
Come on, boss.
Okay. But, right, let me think. Okay, Martin reaches into his wallet, Promptly, well, pulls up his picture of a well of a mi- of a missing teenage kid, or at least everyone else will assume anyway. Basically, with it says, yeah, looking for, yeah, we were looking for this boy. He's been missing for quite a while now.
Which boy? Like she approached, she looked at your picture, and like, why are you showing it to her? I'm a bit confused right now.
I'm just thinking on my feet here at the moment.
What? I can understand you at all.
I said I was thinking on my feet at the time.
All right.
What?
Yeah, he he went missing from neighboring Iberia, and he was last sighted not too far from your commune.
Commune.
And so
And so we were merely wondering if if you or anyone else here have seen him.
but like my question is, you have a picture of someone on your phone or in your wallet?
Yeah, it's from a previous case, fine. Well, since I was asked to, since in the past I was asked by parents to keep it, basically track down my young lad since he kept disappearing at night.
All right. Do manipulation subterfuge roll.
I'll spend willpower on this. Whew.
She got a picture for a moment, seems to think and then saying, "No, I never seen this boy around. Then if anyone here saw him, I would know. We do not receive many visitors. No, I'm sorry, but I do not think he passed by here or even came here.
But
Yeah, would you mind us at least having a sort of look around? We'll try to keep out of your business as much as we can. We're just looking for signs of his passing, that's all.
Did we want to ask about the related case too?
yeah, because there was a man that came to New Iberia, and he took a kid there, but apparently he took a kid from you too.
Yes, we were wondering if the
What?
two cases were perhaps linked.
We saw on the
Since, you know,
news that there was a man that came from that took a kid from you's commune,
What?
and
The police didn't say anything about it. They found him?
well, he went by, but sadly the police couldn't get him. But we were put on the trail by the parents of the kid.
To
Remember that
me, a
Valvin is really, really bad at
Yeah.
this.
Do me a manipulation subterfuge roll. It's roll me a chance die.
But I'm going to use there's no contract that I use for this. Sadly,
Can
but
use
I'm
the
gonna
willpower to add 3 dice to your roll.
yeah, I'm gonna use the willpower.
Yeah, so you can roll me, you can roll me manipulation subterfuge plus 3 die.
So manipulation. Sub and is there No, there's not. No. There's 3. Ha! Wonderful.
Wow. He's so nice.
I
You
want to
can't
throw that willpower
yeah,
in.
like he's so nice that you can't imagine that he would be lying. You know, he's like so cool and so nice to you.
The woman looks. She looks really, really surprised, annoyed, and a bit excited. And she say, "All right, excuse me. I need to go make a phone call. And if that's the case, just excuse me a moment."
Hold up, I'm sorry, my friend may have jumped the
What?
gun a little bit. What he means to say is that there's only one direction they could have gone. I don't think anyone's actually spotted anyone.
Your friend said,
Well,
Well, you can tell he's maybe a little, slow. I'm sorry for the misrepresentation.
"You can do me another manipulation subterfuge -2." Trusting you, like you really seem to be covering up.
yeah.
I-
Don't contradict, please. It was already a miracle that I could manage to be
Yeah.
believable.
And I'm gonna toss a willpower on that to try and negate that penalty.
Oh, that's great. The first interaction with an NPC. Oh wow.
Weave in the
Yeah.
tail, that's what we're doing here.
Okay, so a willpower adds 3 dice, like not
Yes.
Yeah,
one.
it's 3 dice, not 1.
Yeah, 3 dice. If you use it defensively, you could add 2
Oh no, yeah,
reactively.
there was the
something.
-2. Stupid me.
Yes, there was a -2 for
Yes.
his.
Oh yeah, right.
She take a deep breath. She seems really annoyed with all of you contradicting each other's, but she doesn't seem to think you're lying to her. Just that you're not really
That we're
competent.
totally
Yeah,
incompetent.
no,
Yes.
totally incompetent. Great.
Maybe
Look.
it would be best if we just ask the questions.
Maybe it would be best. Yes.
Uh, GM, could you remind me what the baby was called on the web, on the
Yeah, the
Uh,
real
missing
world name we
persons
have
thing.
for it?
I do
Charles.
believe. Yes, it was Charles.
Charles. Yeah, I thought so. I wasn't confident.
And
Also,
I
yeah.
don't actually remember what name your changing friend told me.
The brother told us that the baby was named Julian,
Yes.
and he was
which,
named Bastian.
Yes, and the real name of the baby, which was taken here, was Charles.
Right. So I'll say, so did you know Charles or Charles's family? The young
course.
baby?
I know everyone here. Yes, they are really distraught at the moment.
Could you tell me about the family a little bit? How many children do they have? Just the one?
Just well, they have a little girl. She's 5, but other than that, no, they don't have any other child at the moment, and they're hoping we find their baby maybe soon, but we have to rely on the police for that. But sorry, what was your question?
We're
My
trying
question was...
to. Can I
Right.
please?
Sure.
We're trying to draw similarities between the two cases. So
Yes.
yeah, we're trying to find out when it happened, exactly the circumstances, to see if there was a sort of modus operandi that was the same.
We really don't know. It happened in the dead of the night.
So at night, was the child at their home at that time?
Yes. Yes, he was. Everyone was asleep. He was in his room and just. I don't exactly. I didn't witness any of it. Police came and they don't know how he got in, but he got in, then rushed outside, and before everyone was totally awake and aware of what's happening, it was too late. It seemed to have run for it, and Well,
All
the
You
right.
know,
Spanish.
maybe the
Yeah.
family could have known the person. Lots of kidnapping of children occur by someone known by the family. Had
No,
they interacted with anyone new recently?
no,
Or maybe like within the last year?
no. There's no one. There is no one new that I've moved to a little, um, to a little community. I and even so, we don't really know. I mean, I'm sure the police is investigating everything, and I cannot speak for
Right, of
parents.
course.
Well, but do you know what it is? Police, they can only go so much as their counties. We can move around a lot more. It's always a hassle.
What? You seem to be really confused by you.
Basically, Vavin is saying,
Yeah,
like the police, they're stuck in their counties.
you do know that police cooperate and there are special organisms like you do know that not just the local police is involved with that.
Yeah, there are
You?
state police and federal police and such
Especially
like that.
for missing persons, that gets more of a larger thing.
Oops.
So
Oh no. Sorry, my I it's my mouse. I closed the internet. I just wanted to open something
Whoops.
and whoops. But you can go on. It's all right.
Yes, excuse our friend here. He's obviously an intern.
Without doing any sort of role, you can see she is really, really starting.
Yep.
She's trying to stay polite, but yes, you're eroding a mood quite fast. She's trying to, you know, answer your question politely, but she seems to be a bit
Obviously,
tired.
though, it would be best if we could get information straight from the source. Can you tell us where we can find the babe's parents?
No, I don't know. They're already in immense pain. The police already question it, and they will question it later tomorrow. And I believe this is not just the end of it. So no, with no offense to you, you a bunch of stranger. You say you're an
That's
investigator, and I really, really doubt that. I'm not going to let you harass those this poor family.
that's fair enough. Do you happen to have a local phone book?
No, we don't.
Okay. Well, with all due respect, I think that the thing that would comfort this family the most is if we could get as far as we can, as soon as we can, on getting back their baby.
With all due respect, Yuan, I thought you were investigating another case, and now you're telling me you want to find the baby.
Oh shit!
as we said, we're trying to draw similarities between the two cases because we think they might be linked. If the same person has adopted several children, he might do it again, and we're trying to protect the new kids that might be in danger. Try to find the connections between them because it might be bigger than the police may realize. I mean, we're really grateful for your answers and your time, and we understand that the community is obviously distraught that what happened. It's a terrible event, but we're trying to do our best to really prevent such events from happening again.
Be that as may, it's maybe. Sorry, I have triple speed play. I'm sorry, you are not qualified to do any of this. I don't believe so. Otherwise, you have. If you're police, you would have badges. I do believe you're a journalist, and I will ask you to leave now. You have exhausted my. I've told you all that I know. I've answered your question, but I will not let you disturb my community much longer. And I would like you guys to do a wits composure roll, +2, because I believe all of you have, or nearly all of you have maximum clarity.
Yep. Plus
plus
three,
2.
plus 3 for me because I've got acute senses too.
All right.
I suppose while we're wrapping up, then I'll just say, yes, we're sorry to have bothered you, but thank you so much for answering our questions. You've been a great help regardless. And
Oh
we
my.
hope you have a great day.
Oh wow! Like the intern is really perceptive.
The fucking
Yeah.
intern.
I've got a keen
That's how
eye.
it be.
Wow. Well, okay, I do believe I could sense this. I have some. Well, I could sense this. Where is it? Where is it? Ah. Huh. All right. So Vaven. Well, everyone notices that there's some people that are beginning to gather near the entrance of a church. Mostly men that seems to have seen you arrived and are maybe curious. Not really sure. Varun, you got the feeling that these men are not just here to look. They're not just here out of pure curiosity. And
They
yeah,
might be here to throw us out.
yes, very much so. You can gain the condition steadfast because you like you're kind of ready. These men don't really frighten you. If you need to have a fight, or if it needs to get physical, you're kind of ready. So steadfast.
So where do I get this?
You put it on your bio on the condition. Yes, Archibald.
I have the book open so I can like just paste the text.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take this.
Oh yeah, resolve to just take a success. You can't
Yes.
fail something. That's very good.
It is.
So they're on our way in. I suppose we're on our way out now.
Oh, we are. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and bother this woman like any longer. Anyway.
I've said my goodbye and thank yous, and I think
Yes,
that's
I'll
good
do
enough.
the same, and head
That
out.
group isn't going to harass or stop us, then I suppose we're on our way back to the car at the very least to regroup.
You are, and you can. Yes, you can see like dozens or so people like looking at you as you exit the building. They're on either side of the room, and they're dead silent. It's gonna. If you didn't really already have a creepy cult vibe, you definitely got one now.
Yeah. And I tried to get a read on the crowd itself.
Sure. With sympathy.
I'm gonna tell him that it's not polite to stare.
You, well, sheepishly told them that it's not very polite to stare. You're met with dead cold silence, and one of them seems. Oh, yeah, yeah, Martin. They're they're not aggressive per se, but after the event that took place, kidnapping, you think they are overly protective of their communities, so they don't really like you being here, but they don't really want to jump and murder you on the spot.
Not yet.
Yeah,
Not
not
yet.
yet. At least not yet. They just want you to, feel pressure to go.
Okay, well, that's nice.
Yeah. Let's go before they offer us to the god.
Yeah, let's just hang out in the van. It's a nice van. I like it.
I was just listening to a documentary on cult murders the other day, so yeah, I'm feeling.
No cult murder this day. Nope, back to the car.
Fantastic.
Yeah. If there's a non-Catholic denomination this far south from Louisiana, it is probably a cult.
It is most definitely a cult. Like,
It's America. Of course
It's
it's a
America.
cult.
Just half the cults are Christian. That's all.
Just
Yeah,
half
I
the
think-
Christians are cults.
I mean, what kind of weirdo doesn't have a phone book?
you don't know,
Cults.
but yeah. Doesn't
Since
really look like
everybody know everybody.
it doesn't really look like there's a lot of technology around. Like, you don't see any lights when it's dark outside.
Oh, great, Mennonites.
Yeah, you don't really know. I mean, there's a few cars, but not everyone seems to have one.
So I suppose once we get to the car, if we can at least get there, I'd suggest maybe we could look up, say, the local Hall of Records or something. Maybe that house, wasn't always owned by the same people.
I mean,
Yeah, we can see when they moved into.
What do
Do
you? Sorry, what do you want to go and see?
See if anyone's owned the house previously.
Yes, but by which?
We
name?
don't know. Yeah, we don't know which house it is. First
Yeah.
off.
Well,
And
we
yeah.
can
Oh,
go
right.
like to City Hall and the Hall of Records of the.
Well, thing is, it's real. Like, when I say it's small, it's really small, like a few kilometers, maybe maybe 3 miles wide. And from what you saw, there's two type of building: houses, farm, and the only thing that seems to be out of place is a church.
Yeah, I think the church is the town hall.
Yes.
Basically, and that's
Technically,
since
you're
they're
not
a cult.
even. Yeah, you're not even really sure this is legally, like, this not must not
It's
be
not
legally.
actually like an incorporated town or anything.
No, not at all.
I think our best chance really is to try and get the people to like us somehow. Because if we just go up to them and ask questions, they're just gonna clam up because they're such an enclosed community.
Martin and everyone else, I want you to roll a resolve composure roll -1.
That's interesting.
As in, if this is another perception roll, or is it just pure
No.
resolve?
It is not a perception roll. It is resolve composure.
All
-1.
right.
all right.
Ah, cool.
Oh boy.
I am not calm at all.
Twitch, Martin.
How much? Wait, how much willpower do you have though? Like what?
Well, 7 or so.
Yeah, I've got
Uh,
like four resolve and 3 composure.
The unflappable Varvon.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But
He does slap though.
Twitch, Martin, and Vavon, you remember something she told you, and something you know. You remember Martin read Bastion Past were using a contract, and he saw him with a child running from the church. And
So
you remember,
that's
you remember what this woman told you?
yeah,
Oh.
she's lying.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's telling the baby was caught
she
from
lied.
the family house.
She lied to you.
That's already an interesting point.
Alright, but what was the baby doing in the church though?
At night.
At night. That's were they trying to sacrifice him? It's, oh my god.
Getting
It's a Satanist
baptized,
cult.
maybe.
Yeah.
At
like-
night?
Yeah, like a night baptism. That's probably a thing.
Oh no. No.
Yeah, so it'll probably be a baptism in blood.
Ah,
No, that's just cranberry jam. Calm down.
Maybe less on the creepy cult murders. We're dealing with a little cult, not like we're in Lovecraft or anything, they're not sacrificing stuff for Cthulhu,
Alright, so
they're
no,
sacrificing it to Jesus. That's a lot more wholesome.
okay, no, real talk though. Like, it's a small cult, right? It's a very small community. If they're not even like a officially recognized town, do they even do we even have the proof that the people that went on TV are really the parents of the kid? Because really, it could be anyone's kid. It could be a kid that they took for some
It
reason.
could be.
And they're trying to get back. There's no reason why they if she lies to us about that, if they lie to the police about that, there's no reason why they wouldn't lie about this too. There's no we haven't heard of a teenage or adult son in the family. That would be Bastian. So we may need to look for, I don't know, for example, for a member of the cult that left the cult.
Right. Nobody else
that
has
could be
really
Bastian,
mentioned.
you know?
And we could also, well, so any of us who's sneaky enough can actually come back at night and try to. Well, I can actually try and spy him out the church. I can try and spy him through the church window in my owl form.
That's an idea, yeah.
Yeah, I can sneak in too.
Quick question, just to refocus. What is our goal while we're here? Was it to just learn more, or was it to find the fetch, or...
Well, it was to determine whether Bastian was telling the truth and whether the humans coming, trying to find the baby would be a threat to the freehold, and find out, where the baby should go.
Yes.
Because we don't know for now.
So we have the first part of that, and I think the third part. So we're only missing the second.
Damas asks you to investigate, and if there's any danger, either deal with it or go back to the freehold. Don't tell them about it, but he wants you to, yes, he did want you to basically put you in quote-unquote in charge.
But he also didn't want us to take unnecessary risks.
Yes.
Like he said, if you do act, please don't act like total idiots and get yourselves killed.
Right.
Yeah.
So the only thing we have really to ask is this going to be a danger to the freehold?
I would
as long as they can't trace it back to the...
Please.
Sorry.
I would like you to roll, those who have politics, roll me an intelligence politic roll.
I'm just gonna abstain.
Yeah, the same. We can just...
Yeah, me too, because I
Twitch,
have
opens his mouth
-2.
for a second and then closes it.
Nobody has politics. Well.
I have. First off, I have no politics. Second, I have 1 in intelligence, so that's not gonna go well. It's because I have -2. So.
Oh, mood.
Well, yeah.
I
mean, you can roll Chin's die if you want to, but.
Maybe I'm gonna use actually steadfast. So instead of a chance die.
You have to roll. You have to roll, and
die.
you roll a chance die, and if you fail, you can use steadfast.
Oh, right. Well, I'm gonna roll.
I guess we're just assuming we're going to fail, which is fair.
Use a chance die. Use not normal, but chance.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Wait, no. That's not it's not the same roll if it's a chance die. If it's a chance die, you can choose to resolve the condition and roll a single die instead of a chance die, but you can't have a single success.
So.
No, it's if you fail to roll, you can choose to resolve the condition. So and you failed, so you can
I fail, so I can now do just 1 normal die.
No, you instead of failing, you resolve the condition as if you succeeded and roll for success.
Because this was a change die.
That doesn't matter.
It's the condition though. I posted it. The effect is different for chance die.
If the roll is a change die, you may choose to resolve this condition and roll a single regular die.
My bad. Yes, my bad. Sorry.
So maybe pop willpower on that singular die.
Yep.
So, pop. Yeah, I guess I can. Nah.
You got a ton of it. You may as well use it.
Do you allow using a willpower on it?
Well, yes, of course.
Okay, cool. So that's 4 die.
The intern is
Yeah, I'm on fire. I don't know how I know this, but I learned it.
Well, take a beat first, and you're not you're not super smart, but you can figure out things out, and you think about it for while the other are talking. Think about it like 10, 30, 45 seconds and 1 minute. Then tells you that maybe like he told you to go investigate, not take risks, but like why does the king told you to do that? He must have better people to do it, right?
Yeah.
So maybe it's because he wants to see how you do. Maybe it's some sort of test. You know.
Yeah, so
Oof.
that's what Varvin says to the others. Like, maybe this is like a test or something. Maybe what's the king called again?
Damas.
Damas.
Damas. Maybe Damas is trying to I don't know, see if we're worth something or
Oh yeah, because we're still pending like validation or something.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I mean, I
not
guess that's
really.
just more incentive not to start a fire here or something.
Yeah, and isn't he a bit like goes about things in a roundabout way? In general?
I mean, we should probably.
I'm asking Ren at this point, because you're the one that's in summer.
You have a summer crown, so you know.
Yeah. Yeah, from what you know, it doesn't really act rashly. Like he likes to have plans and
Well, I don't know that I would say roundabout, but he doesn't rush into things. Certainly.
Hmm.
Right, so he knows what he's doing, right? So I mean, that could make sense actually. So if that's our key to getting officially accepted in Freehold, I say maybe we should try and get some information at least before going back. Like, just
Well,
not turn around at the first hurdle, because that's not really. That's
Well, it's
not
not
really
really so much turning
brave.
around, it's that we have 2 out of 3. We just need to figure out the second.
We don't
I mean,
really though. We have no certainty. We just
Well-
have hypotheses.
I'm gonna use poor attention visions on the well,
Yeah.
the vicar's past.
Well, you
on
go
who's
ahead and
fast? Hello?
Yep,
You're using important vision on who?
on the on the vicar herself.
How is
Uh,
the view of the vicar though?
You need to see your target for that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I mean, it's all right. We can
right.
try to sneak in at night and see what they're doing in the church
They're not gonna
with
be
babies.
careful of an owl. Like you
And
said, you
I
could
can make
turn into an
myself.
owl.
I can make myself sneaky, so I can go too. I can get in, places if they want to. If there are locked doors as well, I can find ways.
So I suppose the plan then is just to spy on them?
Pretty much.
Well, we kind of got burned, honestly, on the soft approach part.
Yeah,
So,
well, the thing is, now that they know we're around, they're gonna be on the lookout for us, especially. Not an owl, not like me when I'm sneaky. And if we really want to keep them distracted, it's pretty easy. Just keep the van on the outskirts of town, and like I don't know, have a campfire or something with people around, so they will want to like watch us, and two of us can like sneak out of the camp and stalk the town, basically unbothered, because they would be too busy watching the van and what's around it.
I want to say that Varvin looks really excited at the idea of a campfire. Like, this is really fun, but
We could have s'mores.
oh yeah, s'mores, awesome.
Like, okay, what does everyone think? I don't really want
I'm-
to be.
I'm all down for.
What's the
Yeah.
proposition here other than s'mores? Because I'm all down
Okay.
for that.
The the proposition is, I don't know, who was telling that they could turn into an owl, because I
Yeah.
didn't know.
Martin.
Yeah, that's
Martin,
me.
okay. So we can have Martin and me go into town at night, sneaking about, trying to find out what they're doing, what they're saying, spying on them. And you, the rest of you, could settle the van on the outskirts of town, getting a campfire, like acting as if we were like just staying out enough so that we're not bothering them, but still like in their vicinity, so they would want to watch us. So their attention would be turned to the van and the campfire, while we would have two persons on the inside spying.
They might notice some of us are missing.
Well, not if like we go to sleep in the we both go to sleep in the van at some point, and he goes out as an owl, and I sneak out of the window in the shadows.
That sounds like an invitation for them to fuck up a van we don't own.
Yeah, but it's
I mean,
just
I
that.
can trust you to like beat up a few guys if they want to
Beat up a
bother
bunch of
you.
people? Why?
If they want to bother you, like if they come and try to beat you up because you're like around their vicinity, I can trust you to just like tell them to fuck off.
Yeah, we won't have to slap them around. I mean,
I don't want you to slap them around. We just have to consider
Well,
that
I
it's
mean,
a possibility.
Didn't the mask want us to do things without drawing too much attention?
Well, their attention is already on us though. So if they really come up to
Well,
the
I
van
mean, there's a
and
difference
like,
between,
oh,
they saw us
I'm
walking in town and
well,
talking at the church
definitely
and
not going to
and then
start.
having a big brawl.
I'm not saying
Well,
about
like the
starting a
whole
brawl. I'm saying that it's not too dangerous if there's three of you around the van. Even if they come and like try to get you to get out, you'll be fine.
Yeah, they're
We're
not.
just like leaving
They-
for an hour or two to sneak about and then coming back. It's not dangerous. I mean, I don't see it as really dangerous. Are you like, what are you, cowards?
It's not
Yes.
cowards, but maybe just. It's first
I
off, it's
mean-
not nice calling people that. But
But it's not nice to leave like a case like this. I mean, they could be looking for a baby
course,
that
but
is not theirs and that they want to sacrifice to Jesus.
Right,
That's
but
not
unless you
nice
got a
either.
baby you want to give them.
but look, this no, this is hurting my head.
We're on the mission to find out information. That's the best way I see of doing that. If anyone else has another plan, I'm like ready to
Yeah,
listen
but
to it.
It's just
Do
I
you?
think you're just objecting to the brawling part, but there's not gonna be any brawling. We're just going camping in the woods.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you think that, Farvan, maybe it'll be okay.
Yeah,
I trust-
Varvin seems to have like good intuition today, so we can trust him.
I mean, yeah, it's just we're just gonna wait for you and maybe like be in their view so they don't think of looking inside the commune. But they're not gonna be looking for an owl and a girl that to a shadow. Which is really cool, by the way.
Emmerich, I have two questions.
Yes.
One, how many reflective surfaces were in the area we talked in the church? I imagine this was like the main sitting area, right? The main.
Well, there's a bunch of windows which
Yeah,
were
I
not the
figured
best
there'd be one there.
qualities. So yes,
Okay.
there wasn't any sort of mirror or anything. But yes,
But yeah, I figured stained glass could probably do.
yes.
Second question would be, a glimpse of a distant mirror doesn't actually give you sound or anything, only vision, right?
Depends on you from whether or not you're. Depends on your seeming, really.
Yes, if you have the clothes of, if you have the darkling clothes, then you can hear sounds, but otherwise, no.
Okay, cool. So I can't hear sounds in particular. That's what I was asking. Okay.
Yeah,
So
you need
not quite as
to.
useful, but I guess if they were doing something very obviously wrong, then it would be more obvious if I were just trying to spy on them myself while everyone else goes in.
Yes, if you wanted to be able to hear sound, you would need to find a darkling who knows the contract and have him teach you.
Hmm.
But right now, you cannot hear sound. Yes,
Got it.
Hornet.
I mean, if you can do it from the van, it's even better.
Yeah, we both have glimpses of a distant mirror by the looks of it. Seems I wasn't the only one.
So yeah, we can do this. It's
Yeah, spy on what they're doing at church in the
But
night, and then see,
the contract doesn't it like can't be seen from the side you're peering out of, right?
No, I don't believe you can.
So yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, because there's two of us with this contract, we can cover more windows within a short space of time.
Also, anyone can see from the window, so you just have to like use
Right,
it
we only just
on
need one
something,
person
and then
necessarily.
we can all look through it.
And you can still visit it by way of owl. 'Cause you never know. Like it's not like there's a big chance of them spotting an owl.
And even if they do see the owl, no one suspects the owl.
Yeah,
No, owls are just owls. You know.
we didn't-
Maybe they're no, maybe their like creepy cult has a thing against owls, and they'll shoot at him. Like you don't know. Like we don't know that.
Why do you always add something like this?
Paranoia, I'd assume.
I'm not paranoia. It's not paranoia. I'm being thorough.
So then
And
the
also, I
plan
don't like-
is, we'll wait until night. Everyone can enact their own in particular plan to sneak around, and me and Varvoon will hang out in the van.
Yeah, that's basically
Yeah.
the plan. And Damien too, unless Damien has something else to do.
Yes, I certainly can't
Ren?
sneak.
He's too gorgeous to be discreet.
I mean, the
He's
world
bad
has
at
to see
sneaking.
this, darling.
No, he's just bad at sneaking.
But yeah, we can go sneak about. I'm really fine with sneaking about. Like I'm really happy with that. Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
More or less.
Yes.
yeah, that's very much what I'm built to do.
All right. Then do you all wait in the same place? So, like, do you not just leave the town? Do you should just go to your vine, park it just a bit outside, but still in view, and wait?
Yeah, like half hidden on the side of the road, like poorly hidden on the side of the road.
Okay, no problem then. Well, you wait. It's kind of boring to wait that long, but you know.
No, wait. We needed to get s'mores though.
Oh yeah, we need to go to go.
No, it's super important.
It's essential.
Yeah, that's not really a problem. So
Yes.
yeah, you go, you get some s'mores, some things to start a decent fire. You come back and wait a bit for the night to fall. You can see as the sun begins to set over the horizon, you can see quite a few people going into the church. There's not obviously. Go do me a composure wits, please. So perception roll.
Everyone.
Yes. Well, everyone who is looking at, which I assume is
Everyone.
yes.
Yep.
Fine.
Yay. We're efficient today.
I mean, Changeling are very good at noticing stuff.
It's
Do we-
just a wits plus composure. Like there's no changeling thing going into it. We're just like
Yes, you have +2 at.
oh yeah,
because-
we didn't even use the
Oh.
+2.
Martin,
Oh.
you're still adding like the +2 bonus.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, because that's a flat bonus for clarity. That's it.
Yes, it is.
So excuse me, I'm going to re-roll.
Oh my
I
God,
didn't realize
Damien!
that.
Oh wait,
Oh
no,
my-
I rolled 20. No, I rolled 20. It's
yes.
fine. It's okay.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
re-roll. Sorry.
might have something to do with it. But Ren is very perceptive. Like,
Apparently.
Not only is he
Alright.
beautiful, but
Okay,
We're
that
all
last one's
very
the one for me.
All right. So, my God, so 2 exceptional successes.
Yep.
So, what you'll realize is that some people are staying at home. One or two people are just, they're just pretending to go to sleep, and now and then they're picking outside to your van. But after a while, they also go to a church, like seeing that you don't move. All right, so nothing's happening. You'll see that. What Ren and Lucy see is when people leave their houses, soon after you see something going through the door and the windows. Some little things that seems to be very, very discreet, very stealthy, but you have oak eyes. And you see a door to the hedge opening, and you see tiny goblins that seems to be stealthily looking around the village and going into homes.
good
What?
God.
Oh man.
I just bump my elbow into like the closest person and point to the gremlins and like, dude, look at this. There's hobs here.
You have what sort of? I don't really have a condition for that, so I'll just give you 2 a bit, free of charge.
Awesome.
What? Sorry.
You
No,
and Ren get a beat.
Yeah.
Oh
Apparently.
yeah.
if I'm noticing the little gremlin.
Get a what? Oh yes, thank you.
That rocks. Okay, so yeah, I like tell the other ones, look at these. They're hobs. What are they doing here?
Going into all the homes, it seems.
What the hell?
Like 5 to 10. It's really hard to count because they seem. You don't know if it disappear, but they are very little. Like they're the size of a big cat. Just big enough to you could see them ride a cat, for example. But they seem to cooperate to open doors, and you don't really know what they're doing.
Is this kind of hob something that, since I spend quite a lot of time in the hedge, something I could have already seen?
Yes, you could roll me an resolve occult to remember what if you already saw them.
I don't have occult, so that's -3, but you never know.
Yeah, you could.
Oh, what are you rolling to know here?
Resolve occult to see if you already saw this type of goblins. Nope.
Oh, can I do it too?
Yes,
Or
you can.
is it just Varvin?
No, of course, everyone can do it.
Just a question. Like, you're using resolve for memory checks?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Now you more really, you really know more of aquatic kinds of goblins. Not really.
Yeah, I figure New Iberia is kind of a long way. The Bayou is a long way from here.
Oh, seems that Twitch and me, with
Yes. Yes, those are gremlins. There's a fairly common kind of goblins. They're not as dangerous as other kind of goblins. They're usually working for a more powerful edge citizen. And they just like to go around and mess with stuff. They can be Some of them can be quite cruel and dangerous for, especially for young children. But other than that, they usually live in the edge and go wreak havoc to some places. You,
Just a question.
hmm
Can you pull up again the picture of Bastion?
yes,
Thanks.
Still cool.
Yeah, he's like Darkling-ish.
yes,
Okay, no,
definitely.
because I seem to remember that he looked kind of like the Gremlins, but yeah,
Not at all.
my
No.
bad.
I have a
What?
question. Is it possible? Because we have all these like informational sheets on
Yes.
the people. Is it possible to like edit some like the informations that we gain on them? I know I
That's
type
why.
I type on the thing.
That's
On,
why
on,
I give you all a journal basically to do
oh yeah, but
because I
like it
might.
would be more convenient on the picture. I can give you the text if to copy paste if you want.
No,
I
no, no, because I need to have them. Sometimes I need to put things in them. I need to edit them, so it's not convenient at all for me. I'm
All
sorry.
right, I'll just drop the text that I'm writing on the mysterious notes thing.
You guys know that gremlins, the real danger. Well, they're not really strong. They're not really dangerous, but they have a sharp, really sharp teeth and tiny claws. So they can scratch you a bit or bite you and can draw blood very easily. But other than that, yes, they have a human level intelligence somewhat.